Okay, hello everyone. Let me just tweet this out. Yeah, I should have killed Cal. I should have just aimed for Calster and saved my own race. Being that arsehole of a Lamborghini ruined my race. It's just impossible to get past that Lamborghini. The Porsche just doesn't have the straight line speed. Yeah, just tweet this out. Oh. Yeah, it's probably more like a centimetre, but it was just about... To be fair, I didn't know you were there. I looked... I was looking on like the track map. I don't know if you were close to another car, but it looked... I don't know what it was, but it looked like there was a massive gap, and then I came out, and I felt like... I don't know if we slightly touched, I don't know, but I realised you was there. That race was... My tyres were gone. Totally gone, because trying to get past Calster. I mean, I must have tried so many moves around the outside, drifting the car. Mac would have seen it. Mac probably seen my car going sideways so many times on the outside line, just trying to get past him, and car just didn't have enough grip, and then I killed my tyres, and then the race was pretty much done then. I had nothing left on grip for the last 2 laps. It was a bad day in general, but the positives were the pace was 100% there, because in the Nations, I had the pace. I think I would have won that fairly comfortably. I don't think I would have been... I was holding Tijni off and like keeping him at over a second quite comfortably. And then I had the disaster with my little one waking up. She got her arm stuck in the thing, so it all went downhill from then. Yeah, that's what I should have done, Mac. I should have just basically thought... But my feeling was that if I attack and get past him, I could win that by quite a big margin. Because obviously I knew that if I... No dirty air, I could keep it clean and just drive away, but I killed my tyres. It was just impossible to get past that Lambo. Thinking about it, I kind of wish I would have pitted lap 4 and just risked 7 laps on the hard tyres. I think I could have done it, because you could have just drove smooth, and it would have probably got me in the lead. I just want to forget about yesterday. It was a nightmare. Why is this stream... Oh, there it is. Why is it showing up? That's weird. I mean, Kelsey, you're lucky that I avoided you with everything I had. I turned so sharp into that corner and probably cost myself quite a bit of time doing that, just to make sure I didn't hit you, because I looked back, Tijni went for a move, so I looked back, seeing him looking up the inside, and as I turned, pretty much put the camera back to check, to have a proper view, I literally was past 100 board, and I just panicked, and I as soon as I braked, I turned, because I knew what would happen if I didn't. Let's try this out. And then the last 2 laps, my Porsche had nothing left at all. Mystic, it's because of the Mercedes. In the pits, it bogs down. You might... One of my videos, I found it out on in the FIA. I think it was an Interlagos. It might have even been the top 24. When you come out the pits, the Mercedes AMG bogs down. It goes in the wrong gear. So a lot of other cars are in higher revs, and the Mercedes bogs down. It loses a second every time. It does it on loads of tracks. It's a bug. It's kind of a bug, but kind of the gearing. Let's just put this out. So I was going to do the daily races for next week. I have no idea what's going on, because I think they've put up this week's and next week's. So I'm just going to do some open lobbies today, just random random tracks and cars. Right, done that. I've also, because it was a Nanai. Shouting out Nanai. One of the reasons, again, for it's annoying me, is twiddling with me, messing with this steering wheel. I've actually found a fatter screw, and I've basically forced it through. And I had a little test of it for 10 minutes before. It's not come loose, so see how it goes on this stream. See if I fixed it. It might have been fixed. It's a bit too long, but it's handy that the screw's too long, because it's easy to get out for once. But you can push it. I can actually push it in a bit further then. I think some of it's to do with the Mercedes the gearing though when you come out. I noticed it so many times. It like bogs down on the acceleration, especially on the just as you go past like the exit of the pit and like you're driving for the rest of the pit lane. It kind of doesn't accelerate properly compared to some cars. Yeah, you just keep your foot on the throttle pretty much. I think. I do it sometimes, but I forget all the time. Just keep your foot on the front. I just tap X, keep tapping the X button, and it normally gets you out in the front. So if you haven't seen, I need to work out how to get the browser source onto my OBS. I need to do that because I can show. I could have shown you what next week's tracks in there are, but I'll go through them now for people that haven't seen it. Let's load it up. I'm pretty sure that it's got like the weeks after's tracks as well, but I don't think I'm going to even bother with these until the lobbies are fixed. Yeah, that's why though, because if you're doing a slow out lap, you want to be out first. That's why I normally do it, because if you're doing a slow out lap, you need as much time as possible then to make sure you can get that extra lap in. Let's just set up a lobby actually. Actually in the pit. Oh, I don't know then. That's weird. Unless some cars have quicker pit stops than others. Who knows? Right. Create a new lobby. Can't even put my drink on the radiator because it's been on. It's warm juice. I'm a bit annoyed with this daily race situation as well. I want to race some daily races, and actually, it's a shame that it's been this week because it's the best combination we've had in about 4 months, or about 3 months or something like that. And we can't race it because you can race it, but it's just a mess. No, I can't race when it's like that. And let's set up practice race public, race for fun, race for real. Yeah, next update, which is not clear. That's what my point is. Could be any time. My guess is though that they'll patch it. Saying that though, I'm wondering if we're going to get another update just after the finals, because I reckon there'll be a track revealed at that. No minimum driver rating. Might just do something different again. Maybe some single make cars as well. Never really done the indie tracking. I've done it a couple of times with rubbish cars. No, I'm not. I'm keeping the SR open to anyone because I mean, well, yeah, I could do a minimum SR of. Tell you what, I'll do. I mean, if you're not C-rated sportsmanship, then shouldn't be online. To be, I'm only messing. I mean, I think C's pretty fair. I mean, might just stop some of the random people getting in that are just out for trouble. Can't do A-ribs purely because there are some drivers that might not be A who are subscribed to the channel who want to join in. This is, oh god, what am I doing? This is just for fun. This isn't anything serious. This is just fun racing. We're not worrying about too much in-depth stuff. Let's start on. We'll do Red Bull Ring short track aim. We'll do. I want to just do some random cars and stuff. I don't even know what cars I've got. You know. Actually, we'll do. A lie. But group. Let's go back to that. Start that first, and we'll do something with actual BOP in it. So it's just easier because do you know what? I'm sick of like having to sit there in a lobby and tell people what cars they should be in. It just gets a bit annoying. Cars could do here. Huh. Could do group 1. Never done group 1 at Bathurst. It'd probably be a nightmare, but so we'll start with some group 4 at Bathurst. Not the hardest combination because group 4 is fairly easy. Bathurst. Yeah. Bathurst. Maximum tyre. We would do racing medium. Never really driven this in group 4 with medium tyres. You need V8s, yeah, they do. But they need V8s in general. I love V8 super. Week, on, off, on. Right, let me just name this lobby. Right, I'm going to create that, so just feel free to join. Anyone who wants to race. Oh. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to include both them races in a video anyway, Calster. From yesterday, even though they were a disaster. What happened in your qualifying, Calster? In the Nations? I tell you what, in Catalunya, Burrs wrecked my qualifying. Lucky I got a chance to get another lap in at the end. On my first lap on Catalunya, I was on a really good lap. He came out the pits about 5 seconds ahead of me, Burrs. Maybe a bit more than that. And I could see him in the distance come out. And then towards the end of the lap, coming towards, you know, the like obviously before the chicane on the back for the last corner. Just before that, you got the right hand, and he was just in front of me. Then he just stayed in the middle of the track and just crawled, and I just went straight into him. He just didn't get out of the way. I was so annoyed at him. Oh, FIA was a disaster, Oscar. I got pole in both, but it's a disaster. You was fast enough though, because you were doing low 12s in the lobby with me. Unless you just have, you have kind of like a FIA curse, don't you, Calster? It's like you're so fast when you're in these open lobbies, but as soon as we get into the FIA, because I think you would have had the pace to be up there, to be brutally honest, from what the race I had with you. You had just as good pace as Tidgeny anyway. I mean, I was concentrating a bit more for the first 3 laps, but then lap 4, I had my little girl in it, like crying and that. So I was literally driving like this, looking away, and with the headset off. I couldn't even hear the engine. I don't practice. I only did the practice race with you, Calster. And then just before the FIA race, 24. I love that people think that, but you got to remember, Calster, YouTube videos, some of my videos take 3 hours just to like edit and render. I don't get as much time as what you think. But I had about 20 minutes before the race started in the time trial. That's when I set a new fastest lap. I think it was like a 1:10.4. Got me into the top 10. It's called bottle. Nah, Calster's definitely getting better. I mean, he did a really, really, really good job in the Lamborghini of holding me up. But no, he did a brilliant job in that Lamborghini, to be fair. Especially of looking after the tyres. But then, it's not necessarily the top speed on that Lamborghini, I find. I think it's more the acceleration from, like, 2nd to 4th gear. It's just so fast accelerating. And what car should I go something I don't... Yeah, it's stupid with the tyres, but the acceleration from 2nd to 4th gear, it doesn't matter if your tyres are gone anyway, because no one can get past it. What can I go that's going to be okay here that I haven't been... Let's try the Scirocco out. Have I got the wrong... Oh no, I've got the right tyres on, haven't I? No, I've got the wrong tyres on. thought I set I haven't even set this right here. Just gonna have to reset people back to the track, I think. That's right. Just so everyone's got the same tires on. Apologies. Yeah, I'm just gonna try it out. I think I've only ever driven it once. I hate front wheel drive cars, but I know it can be an okay car here because I've seen people using it here. It's quite fast. Need to turn that traction control off though. Let's see if the fix has worked for the steering wheel. I'm hoping it's gonna last. Actually quite nice, this Scirocco. This is probably the better of the front wheel drive cars in terms of the understeer. You can actually put the power down in this car. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know whether there's... Are you on about, Cal, so are you on about the daily races? I think that's... If you look at the dates on the daily races, what I think it is one ends on one date. Oh. Oh, God. One ends on one day, and then the other three start on that Monday after, because I think that's is it the 19th it says? What date is the 19th? Is that next Monday? I get the feeling that that's all it is, because this has happened before on I'm trying to find a space here. This has happened before on daily races on that Kudos Prime. They just do it like that for some reason every now and then. Sometimes they get the data, and I don't think it is 6 daily races, that's what I'm saying. I think it's just I think it's the way Kudos Prime have done something, because it's done this a couple of weeks back. I thought we had 6 races and it wasn't. It was just the fact that the dates they'd put when the first 3 ended, and then the next 3 after that started on the Monday, and it was a night like if you look, it says the 19th. Yeah, they just schedule them in advance. I think that's all it is. This is going to be... How am I going to get a lap in here? Are we all on laps here, or are some people on out laps? Whoa, what's going on? We got a car off. What is going? Let me get past. Let me get past. Let's get past so we can get a lap in. Why such rear balance? Because front wheel drive. Front wheel drive car, you're always going to go towards the rear. You're probably best going 5, but I just wanted to tell, because this Scirocco is quite a good handling for a front-wheel drive car. I thought I'd test that out on 4. What is the best Group 4 car, Jenkins? Cayman, NSX. It all depends. The Alfa Romeo Group 4 cars is definitely one of the best on certain tracks. There's a few that are quite close, but then you have like the Hurricane and the Veyron that are certain tracks that are really good at, but then their tyre wear ruins them in on like certain combinations, especially with the way they do the tyre wear on GT Sport. God, I'm driving awful here. Trying to get used to this front wheel drive again. Have we got real slipstream, or have we got it on have I accidentally put slipstream to someone, can you check in this? Do you know, I've probably forgot to put real slipstream. I'll have to change it. It's probably on weak or something. You know what? I've seen what Max did, Max Verstappen, and I say good on him. I want to see more of that in F1. Zeem99, thank you for subscribing. Also, BMW E36, thank you for subscribing. I'll go in the pits now and check the, I think it's on all the wrong settings, isn't it? Let's just go in the pits. No, just T3PA Pro pedals on the standard. I'm pretty sure that I forgot to put, it's on strong, that's why. How's it on strong? Does it start on that? Need to change that anyway. Sorry, everyone. Back in the pits to set a light. Well, it wouldn't be fair any, because I think I was wondering why I was 7 tenths behind on my first sector split Mac. I was like, how am I that far behind? Yeah, do you know what? If you go back to like when Hunt and all that race, no one would have even said anything at someone going to punch someone. That's what you call racing. That's what I want to see. I want to see passion from the drivers like that. I don't know about anyone else, but I would rather see someone being passionate like that, even if it's losing control a bit, than someone who's just been like, oh, you know, it's racing. Gary Gilmore donated £20. Anyone seen Super GT tonight? I haven't, not yet. Thank you very much for that donation, Gary. I appreciate that massively. That's a lot of money. Thank you very much. I haven't seen him, not tonight. I haven't seen him in anything. So whether he's traction control on, whether he's doing videos or what, I don't know. He was in Tichney's stream last night though. Jenkins is taking the mick here now. I know he knows all these things. Why is he asking me questions that he knows the answer to, everyone? Lucifer, he's just winding us up. Jenkins is a very fast racer. He knows the difference. He's just winding us up. This is quite a nice... Do you know what? For a front-wheel drive car, this is right. This is how they need to fix the Group 4 BOP, is by putting the tyre wear on ×1, because these front-wheel drive cars handle better now. They don't lose the grip as much and the tyres aren't fading. And this is how you're going to make them competitive. Went in too high a gear there. Torque steer. Oh my god. So far the wheel has not even moved. It's not come unstuck. It's not unscrewed at all. I might have fixed it. This is good news. Good news for me as well, because the amount of times mid-race I've had, you know, in FIA I've had to alter it and stuff. Ah, understeered into the wall nearly. It's not bad on the corners at all. It's not as good as a lot of other cars, but it's a solid car. Where's the brake marker gone? Well, there's a brake marker. The brake marker's in the corner somewhere. Not a very good lap, really. That was a better turn one. There. No worry, Pete. Like I say, when there's a combination that I don't, you know, that I haven't got a guide at, I do try and get them out. That's why I did the FIA ones. But a lot of them now, I tend to have a lot of the combinations done. What? A 3-second penalty for that? Oh my god, come on, game. At least I know I would have been quite a bit up anyway. I just want to carry on to see what this lap would have probably have been. It's good to see, because there have been some people that have commented in the past on the track guide videos telling me they're pointless. So because they know how to drive, they don't realise there are other people that do struggle on certain tracks and combinations. I had an argument with someone on YouTube once on the comment section because he started commenting stuff like that. Wound me up. Mark has subscribed. Thank you very much, Mark, for subscribing. Who am I giving? Cows, stop robbing my slipstream. I think they get, do you know what? Even to like reasonably fast people, you can always get like pointers from like track guides and stuff. I'm not letting him by. I'm going to be giving him such a big slipstream down this straight now. Yeah, so I mean, it's good for people that haven't got time to practice, just to get an idea also. Just to get themselves like a familiarity of what they can do. And you're not going to make that. Right, let's try and get a clean lap without defending against Kalsa. Yeah, that's another point. If you've not been on a track in a while, also, it's just a good, you know, gears. Understand what gear you should go in. It just gets you up to speed a bit quicker, I think. And they're always there as a reference then in the future. Look at the slipstream he's getting off me. Oh, I don't want to catch that car up down here. Messed up the exit because of it, but yeah, it's just group 4. I'm going to start the race in a minute. Just want to get an actually okay lap in. This braking point's messing me up where someone took the marker out as well. Let's see where this will get us with what sort of lap this is. Ooh! Oh. I ghosted. Take notes on. Yeah, exactly. Turismo. It's good for like. I think a lot of people like not everyone knows what gear to do corners in. It's good just to see like even like I sometimes watch like Lightning's laps just to see if there's a gear that he's going in different to mine, to see if like because it can make a difference. I notice that sometimes Lightning goes in a lower gear. It seems something on GT Sports. It seems to be something that gains your time. Sometimes it's going in a lower gear. Sometimes when you shouldn't really be doing it. Like if you did it on the games like Assetto Corsa and stuff like that, it'd spin you out. But you can get away with it on GT sometimes. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I love Drive Club, so I'm not even gonna. I know you're only messing like that. I'm not even gonna comment. Alright, let's just let people know it's starting soon. Hi, Zimmy58. Hi, mate. Someone also in the comment section on one of my videos. I mean, this is typical, like, but I mean, I uploaded my track guide video, and within 3 hours, I had obviously some comments. Now now on my phone, I don't get the notifications through for every message. Only on the PC do I get every single notification. On my phone, it only selects like the odd one or two to show me, like on the front of your phone when it shows up. So because I hadn't replied to this person on a message, he'd asked me what the name of the song was, and when I did go through them, I seen it, I didn't know, and I was gonna go back on to double check on Share Factory to get the name of the song, and he called me. What was it? What was he said? This wanker doesn't want to let me know the name of the song. I was like, this was 3 hours after I uploaded a video. People think that you're just gonna go straight on and answer their reply straight away. I was like, that's a bit harsh. And I forgot the name again. I messaged him the name of it, and I was gonna remember it to put on my videos, but I forgot the name of the song again. Right, is everyone out the pits? I think there's someone in the pit lane. Is that in the pit lane, or is he just behind me on the track? Yeah, he called me something like that. He called me, I can't remember. Because I'd like gone through some comments, given them likes and that. And I didn't do his yet because I was going to find the name of it out when I had a chance to go on my PlayStation and actually, you know, get the name to reply to him. But he wanted to obviously reply within 3 hours, so he started giving abuse. Right, let's start this anyway. It looks like that's, yeah, it was just on the straight, so let's start it. 8 laps. I forgot 8 laps is going to be quite a long race here, isn't it? But we don't need to pit, so it shouldn't be too bad. I just think this is what they need to do now. They need to keep the fuel so that we have to pit for fuel or something like. Or no, make it so we don't have to pit for fuel. And maybe put a compulsory pit stop in. I don't know, and just keep it on time zone, or just make the races longer. Be an idea, Polyphony. Make them a bit longer so that with times on tyre wear, so the tyres do wear, but I just don't think they ever will. I think they like the idea of just a short 15-minute race. I mean, in my view, that's a sprint race. A normal race is 30-40 minutes, and then endurance is over an hour. Did I watch the Super GT final? No, I didn't. I haven't even watched today's F1 race yet. I will try and catch up on that because it looks like, from what I've seen, it was a good race. He missed his braking behind. surprised Calcer's not in his Lamborghini yet. That BMW looks like it's got some straight line speed now. I noticed this the other day. Look how fast it is in a straight line. I noticed the other day when it was in a race with it. I don't know if they've increased it or done what, but look at it go. Oh. Good driving, Coaster. For once. Understeer, Jesus. Right, he's not close enough to make a move, so I can leave that open. Ah, getting some horrible understeer on them corners. You can try and go around there, but that won't work. I'm trying to give him space. Oh, Cal's there. I tried to give him space. He's let me back fast anyway. He knows he's going to get me past on the straight anyway. It would have been so good if we would have kept that together side by side through there, because I don't think anyone's ever done that through there before. Would have made for a good little clip. Look at the speed of that BMW. Jesus. That is rapid. I think he might have braked too late there. Ah, that was brilliant. Again, held it. The Volkswagen train. Oh, they've hit. Oh, no, no, no. Calster, no, 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 no. Don't do that. The Mercedes is really good now. They've improved that massively. It handles how it should do now, rather than like a bag of crap. Hi, Ray. I don't know if that BMW was just getting... Let's see on the straights now, let's see. Hey, so it's probably slipstream. The slipstream must be that strong that it was getting a massive boost down the straight. Oh, that was a bit bad. Lost a bit of time there. Yeah, gonna lose about 2 attempts on that corner. Cammy Motor. It wasn't deliberate. Oh, you on about when he tried to sideswipe him? I think what's happened is P3's gone for a move when he shouldn't have gone for a move, and Kaus has tried to obviously get a bit of revenge. Or he's lost the rear. We won't judge him yet. We'll see. We'll see. I'll save it and we'll watch it at the end of the stream. But I don't. There's a possibility it was a bit of revenge, or there's a possibility he lost the rear. Showing his age. That torque steering then lost me a bit of time. Yeah, don't listen to the recommended gears. They're never right. Or don't look at the recommended gears. Sorry. Don't base them gears as what you should be going through the corner, because you'd be off the limiter bouncing. You just lose so much time. Yeah, I'm guessing like the tracks next week is probably going to be Cataluna, and then a single make. There's a single make GRX, I think, at Le Mans at 1 week, but I think that might be the week after. But I'm guessing we're going to get some of the new cars getting used next week, possibly in the road car class or whatever it is. Yeah, I like the 22B, but I probably won't drive. I'm not going to do dailies next week if they're still like buggy like they are this week. They need to fix it before I'm going back into them. Tried to go too fast, lost a bit of time then. Been quite closest with Carl, so it's not been that exciting, but he's kept me on it all the way. The Delta's been dead interesting to watch. I've been watching the Delta in different corners where he gains compared to obviously different drivetrain. What the? That's what you call a corner cut. I'm surprised he managed to stay on the track there, to be fair. It's normally the P17 starts, whoever starts in P17 starts like halfway on the lap behind, but then there's chaos with the like people are just going across the track at the start, and then some car holds one up, and then it's just a nightmare. I'm staying away from them until they fix them. It stayed connected, the wheel not even came loose. That's good. At least it looks like I've sorted that out. Right, change track and car. That Scirocco is quite a nice car there, to be fair. I know the Megane's a lot faster than the Scirocco, a bit more faster around there, but the Scirocco can hold its own there. Quite a nice car. Oh yeah. I don't know how much space I've got left to save replays, that's the only problem. Let me just check something. Can't do it from here, can I? If we have a good race, I want to be able to save it, but I hopefully have enough. Right. What can we do next? Will we do... we'll do a road car, I think. Was the Maserati in the same class as the Porsche 911? If it is, it's going to ruin the idea I wanted to do. Do that one now. I'm going to do... Yeah, level 50 is the max on the leveling up you can get, obviously. Should we... Let's go out of my comfort zone again. I need to keep practicing these every now and then, so... what is... I don't know car classes, that's my problem. I need to know what... Does anyone know what the Maserati was in? N300. Was that the Maserati? Yeah, N400. Yeah, is that the same class as Ocalso? Is that the same class as the Porsche, though, which is just going to dominate? Well, I'm not worried anyway. I just want to drive the Maserati again because it was so good. I'm not bothered if it's slower. I just want to drive it because this car was just so much fun. Make sure tuning's off. Don't think I turned tuning off before that. Oh yeah, it's off. Let's try that here. Alright, yeah. Yeah, that's that one then. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not worried. This is only for fun. I just want to drive. I love that Maserati the other day. Just the way it slid around the corners was just proper fun. I need to change the tyres. I'll do that in a minute. We'll do that when I change this now. Let me just change the tyres. It was sports soft tyres we had on. No, sports. Was it sports medium we had on Calster? I feel like it was sports medium that we used, and it was really good. Or was it sports soft? feel like sports medium. Was it sports medium we did when they were yeah, they felt really good on that, didn't they? You could slide, it was proper good fun, so we'll do that. So, and I want the Maserati. There he is. Let's see what other cars I've got in here as well, actually. I've not tried some of these. Oh, well, we know that a lot of people are going to go the racing concept, the SFR, because that's just OP in this class, but I want to drive some other cars. I actually haven't got that many cars in this. So many cars, the same ones, but... Trying to think what to go. Might try the Aston Martin out. Why not? Just try it. It might be rubbish, but I'll just try this out. Okay, yeah, let's put the tyres on. I mean, I was going to go the Maserati again, but I thought try a different car out in these. Yeah, the F-150. Just push people out the way. There you go, Kals. A good car for you. I need to brake. I forgot we were doing that track. Oh, a little bit more understeering than I thought. At that infield track, the Maserati was really good. This is just heavy, and this feels a bit too heavy. He's in the F1. Oh, front tyres are not biting on this car. Oh. Show all cameras. Possibly in a minute. I'm just. I mean, I'm not going to drive in the other cameras though. I used to use that view, but I don't use it anymore. There you go. That's all. Why was my... Look at that lap time, lap 3. Apparently that lap... What's going on there? Is that a glitch in the game? Another bug? Because why is that lap saying it was that long? What is going on there? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there with the lap time. I think that lap was faster by about half a second, but it's glitched out. Yeah, I was too slow for it to know. Oh, this isn't as much fun as the Maserati. I'll tell you that now. It just feels a bit heavy. The Maserati was just so much fun to drive. Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna get a corner cut there because I went too far out. Oh no, too far. God, it's just so heavy, this car. Jesus. No. Oh, now this lap doesn't count, so we'll do one more after this lap. I'll do one more. Sorry, I should have got out of your way then. Just get some free track and then. So I should be able to get myself at least in the top 3, but I think this is a bit too heavy, this car. It just, let's see what it looks like when we go through the corners with it. Chase camera noob. Yeah, look how like floaty it is on the rear. Really heavy car. Right, let's. Fight this car so much. That's not too bad for this car, I don't think, really. I don't think I'm going to get pole with this car, it's just too heavy. Right, lobby name's just YouTube the Key 25. Doesn't sound like what as good as I think it should either, this car. Alright, let's start. So just try and hold on in this car. I don't think I'm going to be able to... Is Calster in the M4? I don't know what car Calster's in. It's default set. We don't change the settings in these lobbies. It's all no tuning, no setups, nothing. Like as if it was a sport mode race. That's how I do my lobbies. Oh, that changed the second gear then. Why was it so slow? Ah, the gear changes on this are so slow. That's the car I wanted to go, the Maserati there. So nice to drive that. There's Calster in the Maserati as well. Calster drifting through there then. I wish it was that easy to drift on a wheel compared to a pad. I know what Calster's do. I'm just trying to do the same. Keep a bit of drifting through the corners. I'm not doing it on this one. It's a bit risky, that corner. Oh. Oh, come on. Seriously, having a good race then as well. Calster, don't do that. Don't do that. How fast that Porsche is. I think a lot of people are going for this. I think me and Calcer are just trying to drift a bit. Ah! Well, I got punted, so some dirty drivers in here like that. Okay. Wow, what is going on? There's going to be some kicks going on in here if this carries on. I'm just trying to drift it through that corner, but it's so hard on a wheel. This Aston Martin's not as easy to drift as the Maserati was. Yeah, maybe I should change the SR a bit, make it a bit higher. I think that's something I could do for some lobbies at some point. Might even redo this lobby and change it to ASR because I'll just do it properly this time. Get that P3 back. I'm not the cleanest. I didn't. Who did I hit really then? To be fair, come on. I didn't really hit anyone in that. I got hit a lot of the time then. I don't think I intentionally hit anyone then. I hit Pinkeray when? I didn't hit Pinkeray? I didn't hit him. Oh, I hit him when I got hit though. I got hit into the corner. That's why I hit him. That wasn't my fault. I got hit into the corner. No, I got hit off the track house there. I can't help that really. Yeah, I know. I mean, like, deliberately hit someone. That was because someone from behind just dive bombed and took us out. Someone hit me into the corner, put me on the grass, and then when I rejoined, I think I hit the Ferrari. Yeah, it was messy that. I might, think I might reset the lobby up, to be honest, and make it a little bit more, yeah, it was sort of, I was trying to drift, but every time I tried to do some sort of drifting, It was just either... Well, I did a few, but I was getting hit from behind. It was a demolition derby, that. It was a bit nasty. Don't know what to do with the lobby. I feel like some of the racing's getting a bit messy there. I don't know, it could be just the car as well. Let's just do something a little bit less and see what it's like. I'll go on Cataluna again. New track, might as well keep driving it. No, I'll just leave it like it is for now because there's people in here already. I don't really want to start changing. I'll do 6 laps and we will change... What classic? I want to go back to a race car. Try and just keep like varying it. Done group 4, so done group 3 yesterday. Do you know what? I've not tried group 1 here yet. We'll try group 1. Not even touched them at this track yet. Yeah, GR1, that's what I'm going to do. I've not tried it here, so it'd be interesting to see what it's like around this track. That should be unreal. Why was that not unreal? Just check these settings because... Change that to that. I have no idea what I'm using. I would think the Porsche, to be honest, the 911 RSR. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Either the Porsche or the Tomahawk. So Tomahawk's probably quite good here because of handling, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll put qualifying on, then rivet. I'll do it after. Then, well, I might do it after. I'll see. But do qualifying first, though. Let me change the tyres. You don't want to do them tyres with these cars. I'll do racing medium. I think it's harder to drift with a wheel, definitely. Yeah, that's what I would think the 919 hybrid or the Toyota might be okay. Where is it? The other Audi, wherever it is. The R18 could be okay. Oh, do you know what? I reckon that could be quite good as well. The R18, the 2011. I'm going to use that. I'm going to try that one. I like this car. I'm going to try it out. See what it's like. It should be okay. It might not be the best, but I'm going to try this one out. Why is it? Oh, tyres, isn't it? Can't really do that because there's people in here already that might not have the Group C. And I don't want to kick people out of a lobby because they haven't got a car that I haven't told them to get. Alan, is it Alan? Thank you for subscribing there. Appreciate that. Change gear. What are you doing, Kelsey? What's he doing? Oh my... No. That's not how you want to start that. Where should we rate? I'm guessing around the 100. Weird because medium tyres with this track feels like you're on hard tyres because it's just such a slippery track on GT Sport. Oh, that curb. Damn. Tried to take too much of the curb off, got greedy. Got a penalty, can I go past? Oh. Ah, scruffy lap. Don't know if this is going to be a very good car here. I don't know. I think it's a very much a hybrid track because of the amount of braking. So the hybrid's probably very strong on this track. Let's just try and get a clean lap in though. Yeah, I might have to change to a hybrid because 3 seconds, I don't think this car is going to get that close. Didn't think he was going to lift them. I just don't think this is, it's just a bit weak. It's not got the strength of the hybrids. Not heard anything about the wheels just dying. It sounds like it's something to do with your wheel, to be honest. Check maybe if there's an update available. I don't know if you can update the T80. I have no idea actually. If you can do a firmware update on the wheel, try that, but I'm not sure if you can do one on the T80, I'm not sure. And Matt Hill, thank you for subscribing, I appreciate that, thank you very much. Let that car go a bit. Right, one more lap and then I'll just do the race in this. Might be a bit closer in the race with the hybrid. They might suffer a bit in the race, I don't know. We'll see, but I think the hybrid's a car for this track. Don't know why I braked so early then. Terrible. I don't know. I mean, I've never really asked anyone to get a wheel to review. I mean, it's up to people who... It's up to Brushmaster who they give anything to. It's up to them who they supply stuff with. If they ever did want me to do a review on it, I'll do it, but... Who knows what'll happen, I don't know. He might one day, I don't know. reverse the grid anyway. I think Kouser's gonna fly past me here with that hybrid. I think I do know why it's not showing online. I'll check in a minute, but I'm pretty sure I know what I've done. It's a common mistake I always do with every time I turn my PS4 on. What am I doing here? I'll change it now. I know why. I know what it is. Reverse grid pre-sum. It's for when I play Call of Duty, because I was on Call of Duty this morning, and it just improves the connection because you don't get all the notifications and stuff like that, so it just makes it a bit smoother, especially when you've got a lot of people on your friends list. So let me just change it. I don't know if it'll change it now. It might do. Sometimes it can still keep the lobby a bit hard to find. I forgot to do that. There you go. Right. So I did reverse grid, didn't I? Based on previous result, right? Okay. So go to track. Red Dead Ball just looks so boring. I just no. I can't play games like that. It just looks too slow and I know the story's supposed to be good, but it just looks so boring. I played the first one. I bought the first one ages ago, and it just literally bored the hell out of me. I remember literally just riding around this horse and just being like, "This is crap." It's just not. It's nowhere near as good as like games like Grand Theft Auto, where it's just fun to play. I didn't enjoy it at all. I know a lot of people will like it because it is probably a well-made game and that, but it's not for me. That everyone has their own type of game, I suppose. I'd rather play Blackout than that, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Kouser's definitely. I think my car's gonna be very weak here because it's got no hybrid, so I'm pretty sure that, I mean, I'm not just, I mean, I know that I'm crazy, so okay, but I think I should be about a second ahead of him, so the Audi's just not really got the straight line speed. I feel like in this race now, you're going to see it at the start. Don't worry, Pinkery, we're starting now. I feel like it's just going to go, watch Kouser literally just fly past me at the start because of the hybrid. It's just probably going to be, actually, do I start first? I think I start. No, I don't. I'll start second to last or third to last, won't I? So I think I'll be starting second or third to last. Yeah, there. So I'm crazy should be able to get a win here from where he is there. But watch the hybrid now down the straight compared to this. See, initial acceleration up to 4th gear. He should fly past me on the initial acceleration. Oh god. Why is it auto like piloted the cars to the right hand side of that corner? Look at them pull away. They're gone. They started right on the corner then. That's why I really wish they'd fix the rolling starts. That actually helped me out a bit, the fact that they started there as well, because it saved me getting overtaken. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? Oh well. That was chaos. kind of regretting not going a hybrid here. Penalty. I would think that would be a penalty anyway. Look at the acceleration difference when we come out of corners. They just shoot off in second, third and fourth gear. And then obviously they don't have any hybrid then after fourth. Here comes the understeer when you're in a slipstream. Right. Fifth and sixth gear should be a bit better for my car though. That's where my car should, in theory, have a bit on these. So much understeer. Hiya, Victor. At least we know if this ever comes up as a combination, make sure you use a hybrid car, because it's all low, it's like second, third and fourth acceleration, so it's all about hybrid power. Look at that car just go on the acceleration. Jesus. It worked. I can't believe I stopped it from that much of a dive bomb. I was going defensive, you should have went to the right. See how the hybrid on that then literally just flew up the rear. Actually a good combination this, but definitely all about the Porsche, Toyota and Audi, I think, with their hybrids. But it's going to be a good combination if they ever do this as a race for a weekly race. It'd be good fun. I hope they do this. They should do this as a combination for the weekly race eventually, because it's a good combination. That obviously not in a non-hybrid, because look at all the top cars hybrid. Them the acceleration off them corners, the hybrids, is insane compared to a normal one. What they should do with the Group 1 cars is separate them. So you should have Group C cars separated into their own group. Any of the like VGT cars should be in their own group. And then the Le Mans cars should then be Group 1. That's my view. Porsches, you don't need to go all the way to 5. You can use 3 if you want, or 2 or 3. I don't know if the Porsche needs to go to 5 towards the front though. I don't know whether the Porsche uses a different method of gaining its hybrid, but the Porsche is really good around this track, I imagine. I love the Porsche. It's probably my favourite Group 1 car, the Porsche. You probably want to go like, if it depends how the hybrid's generated on the Porsche. I'm not sure if it's generated with front bias or rear. I know the Audi and the Toyota all are rear bias. Alright, is it? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you probably, what I found at Le Mans was 3 to the rear was kind of a nice balance for race tyre wear and not losing the rear and also generating hybrid. Yeah, it's just 3 to the rear. It's just brake bias to get the hybrid. You do it all with the brake bias. Alright, let's change track. Alright, yeah. Maybe was that on the Porsche or the... What car did you use though, Calster? Was it use the Porsche? So I think if you use the Audi, you can get away with running 3. I think the Porsche uses more hybrid up though, quicker than some of the other cars. The speed that they could like is they just shoot off into the distance out of the corners compared to the non-hybrids. But then that track's very much a hybrid track because it's a lot of braking and a lot of acceleration from 2nd, 3rd and 4th gears. Change. We'll do a Group 3 race now, I think. Possibly the last race. We can't stay on too long tonight. Maybe do a 10 lap. Yeah, no, I'm not a mass. I don't really. I want to do a real race. What's that one? What version of St. Croix is that one? That's Trying to think of a version of which one. I don't know the versions. I'm trying to think now. C's a really long version, isn't it? The like stupidly long one. I can't think which one's right. Which one's the one I want. I think B. I want to do. I feel like it's B. I don't like C. C. I don't like the way C goes off into the countryside, and it's a bit. I prefer the more racetrack based one. Yeah, is that? I feel like that's the best version, B. I think it is, I'm not sure though, so this could be just a case of hit and miss. We'll do 7 laps here. We'll make it a little bit interesting. That should be enough to do. Fuel should be fine with that for 7 laps, I think. 7 laps, 3, maybe not. Try that. Yeah, I'm with you. There you go, right. No, is it? No, that's not B, is it? Is B not the one where you go after bridge left and then on the long, like straight, but then you don't carry on towards where C is? And then you on the straight you turn off. That's B, I think. A is the one where you're thinking about, I think, also. So we want to do group 3, balance on. We'll do racing mediums, but we'll take that tyre wear down a bit. Actually, let's take that tyre wear to. Actually, no, that might be fine. That should be okay, I think. This could be interesting because I don't know if a nose stopper or hitting for tyres will be better here with this. I have no idea. I'm going to use it. I'm just going to go through my cars and see one that I haven't picked but tried before. So, everything's sorted. I've driven the Lambo a few times to be. No, the RS01 I've driven. The RS01's strong here. It doesn't suck at all. It's really fast, I think. I think it's one of the faster cars at this track because it's a lot of high-speed corners. No, game the RC. I want so. Let's. I haven't. 4C. I haven't driven that. I don't think I've ever driven the 4C or the McLaren. I wish the McLaren was better than it is, but might try the Let's. Nissan GTR. That sound. I might try the GTR because it sounds so good at this track. Like when you not this track, I mean, sounds so good in general. The engine. I'm gonna try it. No, I'm gonna try it. The Lancia is really good here. I know the Lancia is good. I'm gonna try the GTR because it's just for the sound of it. The engine sounds amazing. No, I'm gonna go definitely the GTR because the engine sounds amazing on it. I love the engine sound. I've only ever driven it once at Bathurst. It's tricky as well. It can be quite a tricky car to drive. I don't know how strong it is. It's got a BOP change, didn't it? So it might be a bit weak, but oh well. I'll try it and see what happens. I haven't watched the F1 yet, no. I plan on watching the highlights at some point. So now it's been decided, the title. I know, like, this still get good races, and that today's race was probably it's reverse grid, isn't it, Calster? I think it's still on reverse grid. I think. I know that Press didn't win. I know that Hamilton won. I already know that. I've seen the podium. I've seen what's gone on and stuff. Just this car just sounds so good. Well, this track's going to take me a while to get used to. I've not been on this track since the FIA race. I think in the official season. Yeah, fuel's okay. It's just the tyres. Will it be worth pitting for tyres or not on this? Wow, this car just wants to understeer so bad. Let's go. Oops. You need to see it happen. I would be interested to hear your opinion. Yeah, I haven't actually seen any of what I've no. All I've seen is a picture of Verstappen's car and Ocon's car, like basically touching. I don't know what happened or what went on. I have no idea. But I cannot remember how to drive this track. Felt like traction control was on there, but must have just been, must be the way the car is. Oh, it's just feel. I have no idea. Do I need to lift a bit? I think I need to lift a bit on this corner though. I've took the wrong line into this corner. What am I doing? Oh my god, look at that understeer there. That's horrible. That was that was really weird, that. Have a couple of laps warming up and then we'll start the race. This Nissan understeers so bad. Is there something? I must have to go further rearwards with the brakes. I feel like this car, since I drove this at Bathurst, this car feels like it's been changed. It feels like it's more stable, but less, doesn't want to kick the rear out as much. Feels like easy to drive, really easy, but just massive understeer. Nissan GTR. Not really driven this much at all. I've driven it once at Bathurst, I think it was. I don't like this car here. I know the Kalsa's quite good at this track as well. I remember when these were on in the daily races, he was very, like, really fast round there. I need new tyres. Tyres are starting to wear. I like how this car sounds, to be fair. I quite like it. These tracks always take me so long to get up to speed on. Oh no. Coming through, Calster. That's not bad considering the tyres are getting a bit worn out at this point now. That's not bad considering that. Considering how worn the tyres were, I'm quite happy with that. So, let's see if anyone's in the pits. Yeah, we'll start now. I have no idea whether, I presume that, yeah, it's going to be a no-stopper. So it'll just be a case of just making sure trying to look after the tyres for the 7 laps, I think. Oh god, did I change the grid? I don't know where, I don't have a clue where we're starting on the grid. No idea. So, oh, I'm in 11th, Kalsa's in 15th, so that might not be a bad grid because I'm not that strong. I take a while to get up to speed on this track. Once I'm up to speed, I'm fairly good at this track, but it takes me a while. Oh God, what? Oh no. How did I get through that without any sort of collision? Oh, I thought he was gonna... Oh, that's annoying. I turned to avoid him, and then he ghosted right in front of me. Ah. Why do I always get luck like that? His car was solid literally until the second before I went through it. Well, a millisecond before I went through it. FIA will just be yesterday. I don't know when I'm going to do it. FIA was an absolute mess for me. It didn't go very well, so I'll probably just do it as one video, either tomorrow or the day after. I only did the race yesterday, so I don't normally get them up straight away the day after. They do take some time normally. Followed him. Luckily it didn't slow me down as much as him. Yeah, this track, it's one of them tracks that once I get in the rhythm I'm okay, but it just takes me so long. I had pole in every race I did, but it was a disaster. I don't like the understeer in this car now. When it had a bit of power, you felt like you could use the power to kick out the rear, but now it feels a bit weak. Now they've obviously BOP'd it. I haven't had a penalty yet in an FIA race with obviously the new system, so I don't know what it's like. TRL, because there's no FIA on, that's why. They only really, like, that's why I'm saying there's no real reason for them to come and play the game, is there? And that's why we need, like, the proper, them to, like, Polyphony need to do something to bring back, make some competitions up for people to race in. Even if you only win a, you know, like a steering wheel or something like that, I'm sure they could team up with Thrustmaster to get people racing again. Yeah, Org still plays, and Lightning does the odd little time trial, but Lightning's never been one to do like daily races. He's never really bothered with them. In the Nations, my little girl woke up, so I was driving like half a lap while she was in the bedroom trying to tell me, and then I just spun and my tyres were gone, and I had to quit. I had no choice really. I couldn't carry on. Oh. I didn't know which way to go. I thought, do I go left? Do I go right? That was quite funny, that. Hitting? Possibly, I don't know. I'm gonna stay out. I mean, it was still my mistake in the Nations. I made the mistake to spawn, but I wasn't really concentrating at the time. I couldn't really concentrate, so. But I still made the mistake, so still my fault, really. Annoying though, because I had the pace there for. I feel like it was going to be a comfortable win. I was holding Ticheney off without really. I was driving fast, but I wasn't like. I didn't feel like I was pushing beyond the limits. And I think the strategy I was on was going to be the best strategy. Like, I think it would have got me in the lead by a few seconds. But like I say, the positives from the FIA last night was I got pole again, 2 races out of 2. And the lobbies were fairly like high splits. They were quite high rated lobbies. So the positives, obviously, the pace is there. It's just unlucky. Like, you're not gonna drive perfectly every race. Everyone makes mistakes, and last night was just one of them nights. It just everything went wrong. I don't know what they're going to do with FIA the season next season. I don't know if they're going to continue it the way that they're doing them. I have no idea. Depends how they're doing the races. We need to see how they're going to do them. You know, with how they're... Are they going to continue with a tyre wear like this? No one knows, really. Missed me gear. Yeah, my mistake in the manufacturers was just pushing too hard when I was behind Calster. I was trying... Wait until you see the video. I must have been drifting around so many corners trying to go around the outside of him. But then down the straights, I just couldn't get near the Lamborghini. It was just too fast. Not sure on this new GTR tire. Like, it feels very stiff and doesn't feel like it wants to turn. I'd say the Corvette should have a drag race here now. I don't know, will it? It should have. It should have, really. Tyre, I just can't hold on. He's got fresh tyres on. He pitted for new tyres. Without that spin at the start, the nose stopper I think it would have been the better way. Yeah, there was stuff that wasn't on Tidney's stream though, when Tidney was a bit further behind. This is what annoyed me, because if I would have made a move work past Galstar, I would have probably won by quite a big margin. I just couldn't get past. And I just killed my tyres on both stints. The last lap, I was literally drifting around every corner on the manufacturers. I was surprised they even managed to keep the car on the track. Oh, he's got a penalty. Having to go down to second there because the tyres not got much grip on the front end now. They're quite warm. Oh. Can we hold Calster off? He's got fresh tyres on and a really fast car down the straight, so he's probably going to get me, I reckon. Going to gain a lot of time on the fast section after this corner. Now, this is where he's going to gain time. Look at the difference in grip, can I? Oh, he hit me! Calster, come on! Yeah, it does make it more fun. It's from the previous race results, so I wish there was I would like a I've said it before, the option to do based on driver rating, then reverse it or keep it as is, so you could have it first the highest driver rating and then down the grid, or reverse it. But they don't add it. You know, simple options like that, it's just an easy way to dictate the grid to have a good race rather than having to do qualifying all the time. Oh. It's just a simple thing that they don't really do many simple things. Edgar, who's Edgar? Yeah, DR based grid would be good. Yeah, I'm going to end that stream there. We'll have a little look at the was it Bathurst on the replay? So I'll go and have a little look there now. So I'll close this lobby. People wanted to see, didn't they, whether with Calster when he had that incident. Yeah, I think the no stopper was a faster way. It's just that obviously I had that spin at the start, which also took some of my tyre life out. So the no stopper was a faster way. I think if I would have maybe upped it by another one, maybe a ×6 tyre wear, that would have really been like an in-between point with 7 laps. A Bathurst people wanted to see. When I look back, it looked like you were taking someone out. It wasn't on the last lap, it was another one. Yeah, daily races, I mean, they've still got the fuel saving in them. They need to get, I feel like they need to get rid of that. We want to race, and that's why I like the FIA at the moment. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Kalsa. I said it. You might have just been it might have been an aggressive move on you, and you reacted, which you shouldn't do, obviously. But yeah, I think no stopper was the best. But I got spun at the start, so I did. No one spun me. The car in front of me spun. His car was solid, so I tried to turn out the way to avoid him. Then he ghosted right in front of me, so I could have just gone straight through him, but I didn't know that, and I spun the car. Right, let's also, that was it when we went side by side through the downhill section. This was quite good as well when we were side by side here. I like that corner though, because you can drive side by side through there. Okay, this. Right, that wasn't really... Yeah, it was just a case of the track being too thin. Nothing really in that. This is where... Right, let's just have a little look here. So go on, we'll... I think this is where we saw Kalsa reacting. Oh no, you can't go down the inside there. No. Was he? I don't know if that was deliberate or whether he was just trying to cover the inside off, to be fair to Kalsa. I mean, that was an aggressive move on the inside there when there was already a car on Kalsa's right-hand side. Yeah, that's what I mean. But then he spun there heading over to it, so he went to cover the inside off. And on my view, I'll show you what it looked like on my view though, because people saw it and they were... Right, let's go to my car. Like, we were obviously on that view, and I looked back when I saw it. Like, obviously, I was doing this here, and then coming through the corner, I had a little look back, and we just saw this. It looked dirty from that. But not much in it, really. Let's go to... I definitely think the M4's got a bit better in Group 4 now. Now, obviously, especially for FIA, because the fuel's not involved. So the M4 isn't a bad car anymore. Like, it used to be the OP car, and then they obviously got rid of its fuel saving. But now that fuel's not an issue, and it's quite... I think it's quite a good car, I'd say, the M4. Yeah, the front tyres can be bad. But then it's better than a lot of other cars. Like, it's better than all the four-wheel drive, front-wheel drive cars. It's a bit like the SLS. The SLS is a good car, but the front tyres really do, like, that's where it gets hurt. Was it this lap? No. You did well to keep this on the track. Was it this one? Yeah. Oh, I see. You cut it there. That was just dirty, that coaster. He had about a 9-second penalty from that though. But it only took him 4 seconds or 3 seconds to serve it. So that's a perfect example of why the new penalty system is going to be better. Because when you get a 9-second penalty, it actually loses you now about 10 to 12 seconds. So I think when they implement that into the daily races, the new penalty system, when people start seeing how much the penalty is going to affect them, how much it's going to lose them time, I think a lot of people will realize just how they need to be a bit more cleaner. There's last night's FIA race there, the disaster. I don't know if I saved. I'm interested to see my time on that one compared to the first ever practice race I did with when Calster was in it, because I reckon my time that I completed the practice lobby we did was way faster because I obviously wasn't stuck behind Calster. Track limits for Monza aren't that... No, track limits for Monza are okay. If this was F1, FIA, no penalty would be involved. A Monza race without penalties? I mean, it's possible. I think he means... But I think by that, he means people getting hit. Like, punted into turn 1 and turn 2. Hopefully it'll clean it all up a bit. Because if you're going to get a 3, 4, 5 second penalty and it's going to lose you 7 to 8 seconds, people are going to think twice. I think we're going to get... The new penalty system is going to kind of... I think it's going to make people drive a little bit more cautious, like when we had that severe, the stupid penalty system that was like, you touch a car or you even look at a car, you get a 10-second penalty. So you had to be a bit cautious and drive a little less aggressive. It'll bring a bit of that into it without the aggressiveness of the penalty. So the current penalty system's okay. I think it's better than it has been for a while, but with that new system, it'll calm the racing down a bit. Yeah, Monza was just I had a bad race at Monza as well last time. I think I finished in the top 24 race. It was like 8th, but I should have really... I had the pace to be in the top 4 or 5, but that was a disaster. We won't talk about that season. Right. I'll end the stream there. I'm going to probably stream tomorrow at some point and try and get it'll be one race for the FIA. But the slowdown in the worst place, so blind spot going into Ascari. Oh, why? How do we know where? Oh, is Monza on the? What is the next FIA races? I haven't even seen. Let me see what the FIA races are. I haven't even checked what this is yet. Oh no, that's not going to be a good one for the Cayman, is it? Oh, Calster's like that. Oh, Calster in the Lamborghini here. Tire wear times 10. So the thing with that is, oh wait there, I know what I'll be able to do though. Yeah, I'll be able to do something here. I don't know if a Calster will be able to do it though. Will I be able? I should be able to do it. The Cayman should be able to no stop that on the soft tire. I think it'll be possible. It's a high possibility that the Cayman will be able to do it. Yeah, the Cayman will be able to no stop it. Purely because times 10 tire wear isn't that bad at Monza because you've only got like the chicanes don't take any tire wear out. So you only have the final corner and the two Lesmos that take a bit out. So the no stopper with the soft tires, I think. The only way I'll be able to get a good result in the Cayman. And I think it'll work. And it's only 8 laps as well. Yeah, no stopper. Definitely. You should be able to no stop it in the. You could. I know that you used to be able to no stop the Veyron, but that was with hard tires. So, you should be able to do it, but it might be a struggle. Yeah, you'll be able to do it, but maybe you might have to use the medium tires. So you might. I would think that the Hurricane on softs would chew them up. I think the Hurricane on medium tires though should be able to no stop it. Yeah, I think medium tires should be for maybe mediums on the front and softs on the rear because your softs on the rear will be good at this track because of the traction out of the chicanes. You're going to get massive traction doing that. That's what I would recommend for this track. If people are suffering with tyre wears, just put the harder compound to the front, softer on the rear, because all the chicanes, like the first 2 chicanes, is all traction based. Oh, do they die quick on the forward? I thought they wouldn't die that fast on the Hurricane. So that I don't know how that one's going to go in the Cayman. Qualifying will be an issue in the Cayman because it's just nowhere near fast enough down the straights. It'll be probably half a second to 8 tenths off on the straight on the lap in qualifying. I'm just going soft and not stopping, definitely, because I know how good the Cayman is on the soft tire. It's really good. Right, let's check. I probably won't do this one because this will be yeah, M300. Not really interested in. What cars are in that? Let's have a little look. See, it always annoys me when you know it's going to be either the Expo or that. I'm guaranteed them 2 cars will be towards the front, I would think. The SFR or the Expo are. So it'll probably be a boring race. Let's have a little look at the top 10. Oh no, the Expo's there and the SFR is there. But what's the GT40 mark? Is that GT40 going to be a bit of a qualifying car but rubbish in the race? Because of the tyres? You see a lot of people going with the SFR because they know in the race it'll be good. I know what the GT40 is, Cal, so I'm just saying I've never driven it on this. Is it bad? Because obviously it's the older version, it's a 66. So is it bad on tyres or is it good? I don't know whether it's going to be. That's going to be a strange one. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do it anyway. To be fair, I don't like doing these ones like this because, like, for that car you need the shifter will be faster. So if you've got a shifter, putting the shifter on will make you faster. I would personally think that the SFR will be the better car for the race. That's my view. But you see how Have a little look at this. You can see how a lot of people don't like doing it. Like, where's a lot of top names? There's no one. There's no one like Org or Zoki. I mean, they probably will do it, but you go in the Ford GT. That's where the pad gets the advantage as well. I'm pretty sure the pad on road cars, the clutch is like as fast as if you've got a shifter doing it. So if I wanted to set that up, I'd have to move everything around. But if I use paddle shift, it slows the car down, which is annoying. What's the next races after these? Because I doubt I'll do. I don't think I'll do. Probably just do the manufacturers on that one. So we've got. We've just. That's so in the. Is this nations? We've got N200 at Brands Hatch after that. Expo. Oh, the only good one there is that'll be a good one. The Group 2. At Cataluna. I'm not too sure about the X 2014 though. I'll do it, but I think that'll be the best one. The Group 2 at Cataluna. And then what have we got in the? Check this out. We've got Red Bull Ring Group 3. That should be a good one for the Porsche. I don't like the way they've done this season, putting Cataluna on there twice. So I know it's different cars, but I don't think they needed to do that. That could be quite a good one for the Cayman. I'm not too sure. I would think the Cayman will be good at Cataluna because of the tyre wear. So hopefully that'll be okay. Tokyo Expressway in there. Infield reversed. Should be good for the Porsche, but don't really drive the reverse version too much. So I need to practice Monza then. I'm pretty sure there's track guides already on the channel for Monza. It might be in like, I think I've got one on the in the Aston Martin Group 4 car, a track guide for Monza somewhere on the channel. So check that out. It's probably a reasonably good guide to watch because it's not the best car. Obviously, I think the Lamborghini and the Huracan can't use the Veyron, but the Lamborghini's a bit faster. The Vantage is a very good car though. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream there. That's going to be all for my Lambo the last round. Yeah. Oh, right, I'm going to end it there and then streaming probably tomorrow and hopefully get the both nations and FIA manufacturers race in one video because obviously I quit out of the nations race, so it's only half a race. And then I think the recording's still on there. I couldn't save the replay obviously of the nations, but the manufacturers race was actually a good race with Kousa until it all just went wrong. But anyway, we'll have hopefully that uploaded tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for coming in, thanks for watching, thanks for the donations, and thanks for the subscriptions. I appreciate it all, and I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully on stream and with a video. So see you later, everyone. Night.